Welcome to Science Vision Africa, where we try to explain you science the way you go fit understand it. And this continuation of the first lesson, Introduction to Science. So this is the part two. And before I begin, let me just clarify something from the part one. I just noted that what I actually categorize is the different types of nature, which I circled the branches of study. So if you check very well, actually, what I drew there, I agree with the official classification of studies. So, because those invisible nature is, it's not that it's not physical. It's physical, just that you can see it. So it's still under physical. Apart from bioscience, that should just be a separate thing. Meanwhile, the official is there, so you can just use it. I just want to state that I didn't really classify the subject, but just I classified nature, not the subjects. But from there, you can get an idea of what it's all about. I'm more interested in helping you conceptualize science than writing exam. Writing exam will be a piece of cake for you when you actually understand this. So that's what science is all about. You can question things. If you don't find something right, so if it doesn't sit in with you, you question it. Science totally allow you to do that. You can even question mine. Ask yours. Nobody have monopoly over knowledge. You can add anything you want there. Apart from light shouldn't be under chemistry. I categorize light under chemistry, and I believe that is a mistake. Light should be under physics, under invisible nature. But you can see light. So it's up to you which side you want to put it. But the important thing there is that you notice that nature have classification of certain things that happen in nature, that they are classified under certain thing group. That's what is important there for now. So that's by the way. So now we know that science is simply the study of nature. Now we know say science now just the study of nature. And from now on, whenever I say study of nature, just say science, because there's no need to be, you now understand that anytime I say study of nature, you can say it in your heart, science. You begin to work it up from there. Before you know it, you realize totally what it's all about. So we also know that science is categorized. So also know that science they categorize according according to the thing where the study. So we know say they categorize according to the things where did they study. For example, for example, the parts of study of nature. Study of nature. When I say you say science, that is it. The part of the study of nature that deals with living things is called biology. We also know, say, the parts of study of nature that deal with non-living things. Is called chemistry. We also know, say, parts of study of nature that deal with energy. It's called physics. We also know the parts of study of nature that deal with natural phenomena is called earth science. we also know say the parts of study of nature that deal with numbers and quantity is called mathematics. So instead of talking about the study of nature as a whole, as a bulk thing, now that we know the different parts, let us just differentiate them from now and talk of them as in different as parts, so that from here we go, go to different parts of this subject and talk to them about them individually. Let me write it down. Now, where we know the different parts of study of nature. Again, when I say study of nature, you say science. Now that we know the different parts of the study of nature, it's important we start talking about them individually. Individually. The study of nature. Again, when I say study of nature, I say science. It's all about studying nature. Is divided into the following subjects. Different core subjects. Core. Different core subjects. These are the core subjects. Because the other one, like Greek science, which came from others, but these are the core. The main science. Now this one we're talking about now. This one is like office of the president. Then the other one, like Greek and all those things, could be local government chairman or ministers. So the Baba is what we're talking about. So you have number one, biology. That's the definition. It's a branch of science concerned with the study of life and living things, including their structure, function, growth, evolution, distribution, and taxonomy. Taxonomy classification. That's what they mean, classification of things. So that's the definition of biology for you. Number two, chemistry, chemistry, chemistry is a branch of science that studies the composition, structure, properties, and change of state of matter. We will come to all these things in details later. Each of the subjects, we are coming to them full later. Everything, terminology, you get to know them. So it's a branch of science that deals with the study of matter, energy, and the interaction between them. So you can see that I place that energy just where it's supposed to be. And physics only come in when there's a reaction between matter and those invisible nature. For earth science. Earth science. Earth science, a branch of science that studies things like geology, astronomy, meteorology, oceanography. These are all official definitions I'm giving you. Number 5, mathematics. I should type it. Mathematics. The branch of science that deals with logic, numbers, quantity, differential, everything in life happens mathematically. Everything will happen mathematically, whether you understand it or not. As a matter of fact, nothing can be done without mathematics. The fact that we are even reading what I'm typing here means that you are joining all the alphabets in the English language to pronounce the words and read the sentence. Your brain is making serious calculation to do that. Even listen to me or reading this. So you can do that math. So that's about it. By now you're having a clearer picture of what science is. As I always say, if you know this, how these lessons could reach to people who need it most, people who their parents can't afford their school fees, any place in Nigeria or any place that could hear my language, try to forward this message to them if you get it. Or you know how I could send it to people online. Let me know anything you can do to expand it. Let me know. I'm willing. and make sure you follow other lessons. Everything we do clearly so that you understand science fully, as I always say. The next science, the next subject, the next topic, sorry. We are then going to ask, Wetin be science? We have been talking about all this time. A study of nature. Wetin be science and how do science, how do scientists work? The people that do the science. Wetin be science? How do they work? What are the disciplines in this science we're talking about? What are the jobs that we can say, take to know this person is a scientist? Once we have done this, then we are getting a clearer picture of what science is. Then we go to the subjects, various branches of science. We go to them individually to learn them. So my contact remain as always is underscore. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Watch out for the next lesson. Wetin be science and how do scientists work?